Hey guys, Andy from Andy Godwin Fishing. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Today's video is of the West Virginia Bass Festival out of St. Mary's, West Virginia. It's on the Ohio River. It's probably the biggest tournament in the state of West Virginia. It pays $20,000 to win, pays back 30 places, has 125 boat full field. It's a great event to fish. We're going to show you some fish catches here in a little bit there in the video, but it wasn't a very good tournament for us. We had a fairly good practice. We practiced about a day and a quarter is about what you could call it, because I get there late on Thursday morning. I practiced from Thursday from about 10 o'clock till 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, and then the next morning I practiced till about 11. So you get about a day and a half, day and a quarter practice time. I fished 2 pools of the river to practice in. Caught fish in both, but it seemed like the upper pool was probably going to be my better bite. Caught a few keepers in practice, led a few around on a drop shot, had some come up after our top water that didn't have any hooks in it. So, we thought we'd have a fairly good event. We thought we could catch 7 to 9 pounds, which is pretty good on the river each day. The first day went according to plan. We had a little over 7 pounds the first day. We caught 6 keepers, called 1 time. Had 1 big fish to blow up after our top water, but didn't eat it. So that kind of hurt us a little bit. It was probably a 3.5 pound fish. So that gets you, up there in the 9 pound range, which is, going to be in the top. We ended up the first day, we had 7 something, I can't really remember what it was, low 7s, but was in 14th place. So the next day we knew all we had to do was catch about 3 keepers and we was going to get a check. We went back to where we ran all the way back up the river. It's about 50 some miles, 52 to 55 miles. We locked through once. Got to where we've seen the big fish, and we worked that area there a little bit, all for about an hour, hour and a half. Never got a bite in there with any keepers. I think I caught 3 short fish. Just didn't see any keepers in it. So we ran to our second area, which was kind of a flat that had some keeper fish on it, but they wasn't real big, but they were just keepers. There we had 1 fish that rolled after our top water that looked like it was a keeper. Didn't eat the bait, so we didn't get it. So that left us with not a whole lot to do. We had to lock back down at 1 o'clock, and it was already, pushing 11. It was like 10:30, 10:40. So we ran about 7 or 8 miles downriver to another one of our stops. And weren't there about 5 minutes. We were there about 5 minutes, and I hooked a pretty good fish that come off about 2 inches from the net. It was about a 14.5 inch smallmouth, weighed 1.25 pounds to 1.5 pounds. Just a good fish on the river. So we knew that was going to kill us. So about 5 minutes later or 10 minutes later, I caught a keeper. And then about a half hour later, Mark caught a keeper. And then we decided to run down and try to catch another fish in another area that we've seen several keepers at. And we had 2 keepers to roll on a top water on it, but didn't eat it. And then it was time back to lock through. So that was our event. We ended up 37th place. We ended up with a little over 9 pounds. I only had 2 something the second day. That 1 fish did cost us. That 1 fish would have put us in the top, probably right around anywhere between 23rd to 25th, 26th place, and we'd have got a check. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember, thank you all very much. Please subscribe to the channel.